Take your family, take your friends, or even take your colleagues on an extreme adventure. Climb a tree, swing freely from tree to tree, and enjoy walkways and other fun challenges. Call 076 383 689 or go to extremeadventuresphuket.com.
Welcome to This Week in Phuket as we take a look back at some of the headlines from around the island. At least 5 candidates are expected to run for the election of Phuket's only Senate seat. The poll will take place on the 30th of March with advance polling a week before. The winner will replace Tanyarat Acharya-Chai, the current senator, who along with other selected senators around the country will come to the end of her 6-year term next month. The registration of candidates takes place from the 4th until the 8th of March. A Phuket man is appealing for sightings of his missing mother after her motorbike was found near a lake in Ban Layan. 47-year-old Kanya Yanu went missing on the 21st of January after leaving home alone at around 8 p.m. Family members filed a report with police when she didn't return. Police found a bike parked next to the lake in Chantilly and confirmed it belonged to the missing woman. Anyone with information is being urged to contact Chantilly Police Station on 076 324 086. A Swedish tourist died last week after a fall while he was dancing on a bar in the O-Top market area in Patong. Police were called to the Dar and Daniel bar on Tuesday where they found the body of the 58-year-old who'd been staying at Carlson's Hotel and Restaurant in Soy Post Office. The Swede had been drinking with friends and climbed up on the bar to dance and stumbled, falling headfirst, breaking his neck. A 28-year-old Thai man died in a motorbike accident last week after swerving to avoid a tour bus. He slammed into a pickup truck coming the other way on his way home from work on Chao Phraya Road heading towards Geelong. Witnesses say he was driving very fast when the tour bus came out in front of him, making him swerve into oncoming traffic, hitting the front of the truck. He died instantly in the smash. While other parts of the world are suffering from unemployment, Phuket has the opposite problem, a shortage of labour. Opening a job fair at Rajabat University, Governor Maitri said economic growth has increased labour demand on the island. There are more than 4,000 jobs available of 700 different occupations. Most of the jobs are in hotels and other tourism businesses, along with real estate, retail and wholesale. Sad news last week as the woman killed instantly when she crashed her car on Tuesday was named as French expat Julie Humbert. The 31-year-old who worked in the yachting industry was driving on Tepkasetri Road in the north of the island at around 5 a.m. when she crashed into a motorbike, then hit the median strip and flipped her car. She was killed instantly. The rider of the motorbike survived the incident. A Chinese tourist had a lucky escape after the tuk-tuk she was travelling in to the airport with 2 others flipped twice in Chantilly after swerving to avoid a dog. The 57-year-old woman suffered a broken arm and a cut to her face when it overturned at around 2 a.m. and was taken to Bangkok Hospital. Meanwhile, the driver was charged with careless driving, causing injury and having an unregistered tuk-tuk. An AirAsia flight had to divert to Phuket last week after a passenger suffered what looked like a severe heart attack. After visiting Mecca, the 64-year-old from Malaysia was on board the aircraft when he fell sick. The plane, which was on its way from Jeddah in Saudi to KL, landed last Thursday and rushed the man to hospital, but unfortunately he was pronounced dead at Talang Hospital despite frantic work by medical staff. A 25-year-old named as Robin Straka from Finland died after being hit by a car in Kamala on Saturday at around 1 a.m. as he was crossing the main road. The man who was visiting Phuket with his girlfriend, also from Finland, died of serious head injuries at Patong Hospital. Police say the car should have avoided the man with ease, adding that he was wearing a white shirt. There wasn't much traffic and the road was well lit. The driver of the vehicle is being questioned as investigations continue. 4 Chinese nationals are in police custody for working illegally on the island. The arrest came after a raid on Friday on the Love Island wedding studio in Phuket Old Town, which specialised in taking photos of couples from China getting married. Moral of the story, if you're going to work on the island, make sure you have a work permit. The Ukrainian expat who died after falling off the 5th floor of his condo building at around 1 a.m. on Sunday was not fighting with his girlfriend before the fall, as initial reports suggested. Police say there are no suspicious circumstances surrounding Oleg Volkov's death. The 27-year-old had forgotten his keys to the room and decided to climb down the 5th floor to try and reach the balcony of his room, but lost his grip, called out and fell. Supporters of the current protests aren't convinced by assurances from phone company AIS that the Shinawat family does not get revenue from the company. Suitep Turgsabang called on subscribers to switch to any other phone service, regardless of quality, arguing that doing so would deprive the Shinawat family of income. AIS responded by sending an SMS message to its subscribers denying any connection with the Shinawat family, stating that Thaksin and his family sold all their shares in 2006. The MBTC reports that 1,400 AIS subscribers made the switch following the plea from the protest organisers. There was a big announcement last week that Hooters of America is opening a franchise on the island. It announced plans with an international franchisee to open not just 1, but 3 Hooters restaurants in Thailand over the next 3 years, the first being in Patong, of course. It will open alongside the Hard Rock Cafe, but no date for the opening has been announced. I'm sure people will be busting to see the new venue. That's all for the news for this week in Phuket. More next week. In the meantime, you can go to thephuket.news.com to catch up on all the latest news, plus a whole lot more. Thanks for watching.